hope your day is full of unicorns and bubbles and sunshine and rainbow sprinkles and water slides. Why not water slides? When was the last time you rode on a water slide? Whoosh! That's the sound of a human going down a water slide. Guys, it's me, Shank. We're back on this lovely Wednesday for another episode of Shank, solo edition. I just figure I'm going to start doing more solo podcasts, going to really try to connect with my viewers, okay? Let's get into it. First things first, this Friday, May 13th, I will be at the Rec Room in Huntington Beach. I'll be there with Josh Potter and Kim Congdon. Kim Congdon and I are co-headlining in Potter's featuring. Come out. It's going to be so much fun. It's a great way to support live comedy. It's a great way to see Kim Congdon and I both do sets. If you haven't seen our stand-up and you're in the Southern California area, show starts at 7 o'clock and you can head to Rec Room HB on Instagram for more information. And of course, on my Instagram at Princess Shank and my Twitter at Princess Shank as well. I post all my show dates and everything that's going on there as well, always. All right, guys. Let's get into this week's pod, but before we get into this week's pod, I just want to tell you about something that excites me, and that's Oh Yeah socks. Oh yeah. Look down at your feet right now. Are you wearing socks? If you're not wearing socks, you should be. Socks protect your feet from outside influence, from rogue things that you never know what you could possibly step on when you're sockless. Put a barrier between your feet and the rough ground outside. Put a barrier between your feet and the shoe. Shop Oh Yeah Socks, 3 O's, HYEAH.com. You can head over there, enter discount code Sara, SARA 10 for 10% off. I love giving socks as gifts. They're great for birthday presents. I'm thinking of you. I'm sorry I fucked your friend. Have a pair of socks. Thanks for hosting me. Have a pair of socks. Happy graduation. Happy Memorial Day. Whatever the occasion is, give the gift of socks. They have so many different unique designs to choose from. Everything from Bob Ross to Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood to aliens to peaches to cows. What more could you ask for? Support the podcast and wear a pair of really cool, fun socks that you wouldn't normally wear. Okay? It's time to, when I see a guy with a bold sock, I say, oh, this guy's cool. This guy gets it. This guy's not afraid to let his freak flag fly. If I see a girl with a printed sock, I think, oh, this bitch gets it. Okay? She's fun. She's not afraid to make a fashion statement. And if you know me, you know I'm all about a fashion statement, okay? You think I put on this checkered shirt and didn't think about it today? No, I thought about it. I stay thinking about things. All right. Also, if you're enjoying this podcast, please leave a review. It just takes 1 second and you can do it. And it's a great way to support the show. Leave a review on iTunes. That's how people continue to find out about the show. And I really want to grow the show. Also, in addition to being at the Rec Room Huntington Beach on the 13th, I have other show dates, and you can see those at Princess Shank on Instagram. I just recently posted them, so you can just go to my most recent post. It's a picture of me. If you swipe to the right, there's all of my show dates there. And I think that's it. I'm excited for a whole new Wednesday. Let's get into it. Let's start with something that I've been thinking about, and that's belly buttons. What are they and why do we have them? Extraterrestrial. I have a hole in my stomach that once connected to a feeding tube from when I was fed through a tube in my mother's womb that I just appeared in after my dad came inside of her. What? And now we all have just these indentations in our stomach and we act like it's normal, but there's so many different types of belly buttons. When you really think about all the different types of belly buttons, it's astonishing. Have you ever thought someone was beautiful and then you saw their belly button and things changed? It happens. An outie belly button, sometimes outie belly buttons, they're a little too out. What is all of that stuff that's coming out? What exactly are belly buttons? Like when I Google belly button, what even comes up? Let's see. Should I Google belly buttons or should I just move on to the next subject, which is mirror faces? Okay, so I'm going to be honest with you guys. I make weird mirror faces. I have been trying to... I'm not even aware of it, really. I think the face that I make in the mirror is not how I present in the real world, because I'm doing like a duck face in the mirror. I'm like thinking I am somebody else. I'm thinking I'm a Kardashian. I'm thinking I'm an Instagram filter. When I look in the mirror, my face is like this. And it's like I'm not walking around life like that, you know? So why is it that when we look in the mirror, we totally change who we are? Because that's how we want to perceive ourselves. My dad looks at the mirror in a 45-degree angle. It's like you don't walk around in a 45-degree angle. Why would you look in the mirror in a 45-degree angle? Mirror faces can tell a lot. It can help you identify how mentally ill someone is. My mirror face says, I need help immediately. Your mirror face might say, I hate myself. Your mirror face might say, I'm overly confident. Your mirror face might say, I'm having an identity crisis. Your mirror face might say, I still got it. Your mirror face might say, your mirror face might tell you that you need to to breathe. So many people, when they look in the mirrors, they suck in everything. That's not how you exist in real life. You know, it's hard to suck in everything. Women will tell you. We've been programmed to be sucking in everything from the time we're like 5. So it's exhausting. We just want to breathe, okay? LA bitches, we haven't breathed in years. We're walking around, everything sucked in. Our lips are ducked out and our stomachs are sucked in. And that's life in Los Angeles, honey. I don't know what to tell you. Okay, somebody on Reddit was writing about how their child got Zoom detention for not paying attention in Zoom class. And the mom got sent a link to her kid's Zoom detention. If my kid got a Zoom detention, I would say, you're not going, okay? This isn't real life anymore. Nothing matters. You're not going to go sit in an online space for 45 minutes when I could have you doing a chore at home. And who is paying attention in Zoom class? Nobody, right? The fact that that teachers expect children to pay attention in Zoom class is insane. And also the fact that if you're not paying attention in Zoom class, you get a Zoom detention is also insane. It feels like we woke up and we're in this new world where everything's upside down and children go to virtual detention. Virtual detention is like virtual jail. Why would you do it? Virtual jail? Is that going to be the next thing? You just have to sit in front of your computer for 3 years? Zoom jail? No cavity searches in Zoom jail, I'll tell you that. No people dropping the soap in Zoom jail. That's another plus. Zoom jail is the answer. I'm also, okay, if they're doing Zoom detention, why can't they do Zoom divorce? You Zoom into your divorce. You know how many people would love to do that? It would save people money, time, energy. I'm not pro-divorce, but if you're going to do it, I mean, can you do it on Zoom? Can you get divorced in the metaverse? What are the rules here with divorces in 2022? I know I'm not divorced, but after you're 35, you've been in so many relationships that you feel like you've been through so many divorces. You're just like, I don't know. Thank God I don't have the kids, but it just feels like it's a divorce because it's a major change, right? I just consider every breakup after 30 to be a divorce because, honey, it doesn't get easier. It gets more exhausting. Even if you don't have kids, you're like, I don't know, just take the coffee table. You picked it out. It's like you're trying to divide up your shit. Nothing is darker than a divorced couple trying to divide up their shit. All of a sudden, they care about things they didn't care the whole time. It's like, Todd, you've never once mentioned you like this beanbag, but now that I'm divorcing you, you want it? People get petty. People get petty as fuck during breakups, divorces, moving out. I remember I had this roommate who moved out. She called me every day for 2 weeks because she left the surge protector plugged into my wall. And I said, listen, bitch, you can't be calling me every day for 2 weeks about a surge protector. You can go get a new surge protector. You work, you have a job. We had a falling out and she had to move out of my house, and every day she called about the damn surge protector. I'm like, this is not a wedding ring. This is not a computer. This is not a hard drive. This is a surge protector that you've been harassing me about for weeks. What is that? What is that about? Okay, someone wants to know about period sex. My thoughts on period sex. It's a little murdery for me, especially in like the first couple day window. Like, I'm good on that. I don't need it to look like a homicide happened in my bed. I don't need to be lying down a towel. It's a lot for me. I'm also really, really scared of blood. Like, it freaks me out, makes me feel weak in the knees. So, I mean, I'm not into having period sex in the beginning of my period. Towards the end, I'm open to that. Someone said, a woman asked me this question, and then she asked me if I thought most guys were into period sex because most girls are. And I don't think most girls are. I mean, I don't know. I'm just not. I've had period sex and it's good, but like, is it amazing? Could I wait a few days? Yes. Okay. What if they did scratch and sniff stickers? What if I had scratch and sniff stickers, but they smelled like me? That's vulnerable. How do I get the essence of Shank into a sticker? Who do I talk to about creating the Shank scratch and sniff collection? I like it. It's like, it's Shank with a basket of strawberries. You scratch it off, it smells like strawberries. It's Shank with a bunch of bananas. You scratch it off, it smells like bananas. It's Shank after a bath. You scratch it off, it smells like lavender. I'm ahead of the merch curve, you guys. I'm thinking of outside of the box ideas. How many other comedians have scratch and sniff Shank stickers? None. None of them have scratch and sniff stickers. It's like a huge weed leaf. You scratch it off. It's like, there's her favorite strain, Blue Dream. What else? What other things could you scratch off? I don't know. Armpit? That's vulnerable. Not me trying to get my pheromones bottled so I can make my own scratch and sniff sticker. Was I planning on getting involved in scratch and sniff stickers? No, absolutely not. Guys, what's up? I'm gonna be honest with you. Can I be honest with you? Doing a solo podcast is difficult. Sometimes I have to break it up into little sections, and then I have my editor clip them together because I have to be talking about whatever I want by myself. It's a skill. So here's what I was gonna say. Okay, I'm reading about this person who there's this person on Reddit who's basically saying that he doesn't know what to say during sex to this kinky girl he's having sex with. And so everyone in the comments is sounding off saying what kind of kinky things he should say during sex. And some of them are crazy. One of them, a lot of women like being called good girls, apparently, according to Reddit here. And I'll agree. A praise kink. A lot of people have praise kinks and they need to be told how good they are. There's guys on here who say that they like being told good boy after they come. But then there's like these people just getting deep into their personal sex life stories. And there's this woman talking about how her and her husband role played that she was buying a vacuum. Role playing that you're buying a vacuum is literally the most boring role play of all time. A vacuum? Oh, sir, my dustbuster's out. Oh, no, I don't have any money, but I can fuck you. Like, what type of role play is that? I don't like the vacuum backstory. That would take me out of it. That's the thing with role playing. It's like you don't know the direction things are going to go. You know, one minute you're buying a vacuum. Then, like, now I'm in Sears. I didn't agree to that story beforehand. So what's happening? You know, I said I'm going to talk about what I've been reading on Reddit, and none of it is good. I'll tell you that. I mean, you learn a lot on Reddit, though. Someone said to say clever girl after she comes, which is hilarious. If somebody said clever girl to me after I came, I think I would never speak to them again. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what's up. Also, salad bars. Salad bars have been on my mind. In the 90s, there were salad bars everywhere. You couldn't walk anywhere without stumbling into a salad bar. Actually, it was the preferred method of salad eating because you could literally make your salad yourself. People thought it was so clever to have fucking garbanzo beans in a little tin bowl on a tray next to other miscellaneous salad items. Now, for me personally, the glamour of the salad bar has faded. I think with COVID, the salad bar we're moving away from the salad bar. We're moving more into a already made salad, a sweet green, for instance, something that's more hygienic, something where the garbanzo beans and the olives haven't been sitting out all day and they're not room temperature. I don't want to see like a bucket of blue cheese dressing with a ladle that everyone else has already used. Cancel the salad bar. It's over, honey. It's all about pre-made salads. It's about, I want to know that shit's been sterile. I don't want my salad ingredients touching the air, being exposed to different germs before it hits my fork. I need my salad pre-packaged. I need it from washed and then packaged and then put away, sealed, hygienically sealed, so I know that no outside things have touched my salad. I mean, like, back in the day, though, going to the salad bar was an adventure. Be like, yeah, you know what? I do feel like croutons. Throw them on, baby. Oh, I'm sorry. Bacon bits? I am living. You know, in the 90s, you couldn't have more fun than going to a salad bar. Something that I've had a problem with for a really long time is the salsa bar. Something about the salsa bar gives me severe anxiety. I think it's the line that forms behind you while you're waiting, and then like the little cups with like the little tops. The plastic cups with the plastic tops, for some reason, when there's a line behind me, I have a hard time doing that fast, and then like I spill salsa everywhere and it becomes a whole to-do. So, done with the salsa bars. We're talking about everything from salsa bars to belly buttons to praise kinks. Guys, it's another episode of Shank. You never know what's going to happen. You never know. We cover it all, honey. Some days it's about ice cream. Other days it's about, I don't know. Let me see. Hang on. Okay. Guys, this is an alert. This has been brought to my attention by my lover that Kate Beckinsale slid into a man who had an arm that was attached, a penis that was attached to his arms DM. Hold on. I gotta get this right. Let me make sure I'm not botching this. Okay, so here we go. The man who lived 6 years with a penis graft in his arm wants to date Kate Beckinsale. Beckinsale. First of all, who doesn't want to date Kate Beckinsale? Everyone wants to date Kate Beckinsale. So his name's Malcolm McDonald. He's a 47-year-old man living in Britain who had a penis fashioned from his forearm after his real penis fell on the ground. How does your real penis fall on the ground? After knowing his incredible story, the actress Kate Beckinsale congratulated him through his social networks, and the man now says he wants to ask her out on a date. It's like you can't even, of course, shooter's gonna shoot. Dickless or not, if you're Kate Beckinsale and you're sliding into some dude's DM about his arm penis, then what do you think is gonna happen? It says, literally looking for news that doesn't make me want to jump out the window. This man said it's not every day you see a man with a penis on his arm, the 48-year-old actress wrote on her Instagram account. Before posting, the man's response was not long in coming. I'm ready to go out again, and why not with her? I'll even buy her a pint at my local boozer. First of all, local boozer? Oh my God, there's a picture of the man's arm with his hand with the penis coming out. McDonald, who revealed that he can have sex again after the artificial penis was surgically removed from his arm and installed in the pubic area. He said he would pay for the date with the TV and movie star. That's the bare minimum, dude. Still, he said he would feel like a fish out of water in glitzy Hollywood and hopes Beckinsale will join him for a drink in his hometown of Norfolk, England. She seems like a good girl, and it's great that she read my story and what I've been through. He's calling her a good girl. Okay, here we go. Also, while I'm reading this, something says, the emperor penguin is at serious risk of extinction due to climate change. Anyways, back to Malcolm McDonald and the loss of his penis. It says, in 2014, after suffering from a serious blood infection, Malcolm's penis fell off. The man had a severe disease that caused his fingers and toes and his penis to turn black and dark. McDonald was already the father of 2 children at the time and worked as a mechanic, but his problem totally changed his life. When I saw my penis turn black, I got really scared. It was like a horror movie. I was in panic. He knew that deep down she had lost him. He told the English blah, blah, blah. A short time later, his penis fell to the ground. The man grabbed him and threw him in the trash while his testicles remained intact. When he went to the hospital, he was unable to solve the problem and fell into a major depression, which led to problems with alcohol. The graft in the arm. Years after his personal tragedy, Malcolm met David Ralph, a man known as the master of the penis. Ralph offered to do a penis graft on his arm, which could take at least 2 years, to then carry out a procedure that would return the organ to the corresponding place. This is how the experts literally created a penis for Malcolm. They took blood vessels and nerves from his arm and implanted it there so that over time skin and tissue would form naturally. Ew! Besides, the member had 2 tubes that could be inflated with a hand pump and generated an erection of about 5 centimeters. Time passed, and it was time to take the next step, return the organ to its original place. Earlier this year, in exchange for about $63,000, the operation could be carried out, and he returned to have a penis about 15 centimeters in the corresponding place. You can even have sex thanks to a pump that was placed in your scrotum, and you need to fill it with saline solution. Okay, that was disturbing on so many levels. I bet Kate Beckinsale wish she could take back that DM. I gotta be honest, the man who had the arm penis is not bad looking. Oh my God, there's a picture with him, and then the penis is it's coming out of his arm, and it's censored. It's all blurred out. Wow, I'm gonna have to see if I can get this included in, have this added to the episode, because it is really something. The arm penis man. Okay, we cover everything. We cover everything on this podcast, from arm penises to salad bars. It's like, what is next? Also, okay, I had a horrific experience that I am happy to be alive to tell you about, and it was, came home for Mother's Day, looked in the bird feeder in the backyard, and there was a rat. And when I say there was a rat, I mean there was a fucking huge rat just chilling on the bird feeder, and its tail was so long and it wrapped around, and it looked like a disease-carrying motherfucker. I could not believe that this thing was just chilling on the birdhouse. It scared the shit out of me. If you want to see my reaction, it's right here.
Film at first. You are not a rat. Get out of there.
Babe?
Go tell it to scram.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm not touching that. That's a huge ass rat.
Babe, look at it trying to be subtle. Why is this thing open always?
In the wind.
Rat! Ooh, babe! I hate it! I hate it! I hate it! It's huge! Ah, it's huge! Babe, it's huge! Get it! Blech!
Go on now. Go on and get.
Oh, its tail! Cassie!
Go on and get.
Castle?
Go on and get.
Castle, what do we do?
Well, we're just gonna have to tell him to scram.
I can't leave it in there. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much.
Okay, alright. You hear that? She doesn't like you. You need to find a new home.
Babe?
It's not a rat feeder.
That is. Oh my god, it's huge. It's fucking huge. Oh, hell no.
Go on, buddy. Go on.
I fucking hate it.
Where'd it go? What? What do you mean? What do you mean? What? Hey, dude, the doors are closed. Where did it go?
It went under here. It went under there. It went under there. Stop. It's not funny.
Oh, no. Oh, there it goes. What's under there?
We'll add that in. See, I'm a very calm person when things don't go my way. When a rodent pops in, I handle it very calm, cool, and collectively, as you could see in that clip right there. I screamed louder than I've ever screamed before, because I'm not trying to see a rat, especially not in a birdhouse enjoying the bird feed. And I'm like, how long have you been climbing into the birdhouse eating the bird feed for, rat? That's the question. How long has this behavior been going on, you know? Guys, I just wanted to check in with you. It's a short episode of Shank this week, but I just wanted to check in with you guys, see how everyone's doing, talk some things out on this Wednesday. If you're enjoying the podcast, leave a review. It just takes 1 second, and that's how people find out about the show. In addition to the show at the Rec Room on May 13th, I will be at Supernova on May 20th with Kim Congdon at 8 p.m. I will be judging Tournament of the Nerds on May 21st at Dynasty Typewriter if you're in LA. I will be at the Artistry in West Hollywood at 8 p.m., which is a dispensary in West Hollywood, on May 24th. I'm co-headlining with Kim Congdon on June 4th in Bellflower at the Stand-Up Comedy Club. And again, I will be at Supernova June 8th with Kim Congdon at 8 p.m. So come out, support live comedy. It's going to be so much fun. More dates coming soon. You can find more dates on my Instagram at Princess Shank. You can find them on my Twitter at Princess Shank. If you're enjoying this podcast, leave a review. If there's someone you want to hear on this podcast as a guest, sound off in the comments below and I can see if I can make that happen. Guys, share this podcast with your friends, and we'll see you next Wednesday. All right. Thanks, Shankstas.